President Paul Kagame on Saturday, July 25th, has ordered a 3-day national mourning in solidarity with the government and the people of the United Republic of Tanzania after the death of President Benjamin William Mkapa. During this period, both the national flag and the flag of the East African Community will be lowered at half-mast, according to the statement from the Prime Minister's office. The mourning will begin on Monday, July 27th through Wednesday. We remain in solidarity with the people and the government of the United Republic of Tanzania, as well as the family of the late President Mkapa. The statement from the Prime Minister's office adds, Mkapa, who served as President of Tanzania from 1995 to 2005, died in the early hours of Friday while receiving treatment at a hospital in Dar es Salaam.
Still on that topic, we are joined by Ambassador Abdulsamd Abdulrahim, who is a Tanzanian diplomat, who is also an entrepreneur. Now, he's currently as a diplomat as a honorary consul of Brazil in Zambia, Tanzania, rather in Zanzibar, Tanzania. Now, thank you so much again for joining us, Mr. Abdulsamd Abdulrahim.
A very good evening.
A very good evening indeed, and condolences to you and to the nation of Tanzania.
Much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So while in office and after his term as president, President Mkapa led several regional peace mediation efforts across the region. But I want to ask, who is President Mkapa to Tanzanians?
Thank you so much. Just to clarify the point that you mentioned before, when you talk about the ambassador, is actually the honorary consul of the Federal Republic of Brazil, rather than ambassador. So it's a consul.
Well noted. Well noted.
With regards to the recent shocking news that the country has received in the last 24 hours is the passing away of the former President Benjamin William Mkapa. Who is President Mkapa? Mkapa was a Pan-Africanist, a true leader who cherished democracy and stimulated the private sector growth in Tanzania. As you all know, during the President Mkapa's tenure, his administration, of course, has worked tirelessly hard to stimulate the private sector growth through reforming foreign exchange system, reversing credit, rationalizing, and making a stable macroeconomic framework for private sector. Mkapa also, during his tenure, as you all know, within East Africa, combated corruption. He established anti-corruption bureau at a district level, as well as accountability for resources transferred to central government to the district level. Truly, as you all know, he was a great achiever, and we will greatly miss him, as you all know.
Brilliant. So how will he be remembered locally among Tanzanians, but also regionally in the region? Because, we know him as a peacemaker indeed, like you said. But how will he be remembered locally?
Mkapa will be remembered in many ways. He has touched the hearts of millions, or rather billions of people around the region, Tanzania, as well as internationally. He was the king of the peacekeeper in the world. As I mentioned earlier before, during his administration, he also introduced tax reforms, and which were aimed at streamlining the tax structure, broadening the tax base, parastatal sector reforms through privatization of state-owned enterprises, but also institutional reforms. So these are among the things that people will remember Mkapa. But not only that, he was the champion to actually establish the Tanzania Investment Center, which at that time really expanded mandate to become one of the most highly regarded one-stop center to enhance and also promote and facilitate all investment in the country. This is one of the things that he will be remembered. But most importantly, Mkapa will be remembered by the regional players, such as Uganda, Rwanda, Kenyans, as well as South Africans and all other people within Africa, for his charm, his legacy of being a mediator, his legacy for being a truly visionary individual who has transformed not only the life of the Tanzanians, but also the lives of people around the region.
He should be a challenge. His life should be a challenge to African leaders, indeed, in championing transformation, but also integration as an African leader, isn't it?
Absolutely. I was reading the comments of His Excellency Paul Kagame, also the regional leaders such as Kenyatta and Mzee Museveni, who really remarkably remembers and was shocked by the latest news, of course, but remembers Mzee Mkapa as the father of democracy, the father of the what we call it, a regional integrator to enhance the economic transformation, but most importantly, to put people together at a time of difficulties. And also just to mention, during his term, in terms of the foreign direct investment, Mkapa introduced a policy reform like trade liberalization, legal sector reforms, tax reform, decentralization, financial sector reform, and also banking sector, which has really opened up Tanzania to become one of the regional hub and player within East Africa. So really, he has helped a lot. Not only that, he has also helped mediate political reconciliation and peace settlement in African countries such as Kenya, Burundi, Rwanda, and other countries after his presidency. So really, he has managed to put people together. And also, he was the father, what we call it, of the good governance.
That's true.
Which he will be greatly missed.
Abdulsamd Abdulrahim, thank you so much for your insights, and of course we condole with the people of Tanzania, and of course with the family of the former President Benjamin Mkapa. Thank you so much indeed for finding time to speak to us.
Asante sana.
Asante.
Yeah. God bless.
Abdulsamd Abdulrahim, a Tanzanian diplomat and entrepreneur there, is giving us insights about the former President Benjamin Mkapa.